Y'all, I just joined Layla Lynn's Patreon today where she has exclusive tea, and I picked up a little bit of something on this lawsuit that y'all's favorite Afro-Latina, Evelyn Lozada, has filed, and I just had to come here and share. This won't be long. Stick with me, y'all.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Before we jump into these receipts, and they're coming right away, I want to quickly thank and give a shout out to the people who, one, were tagged, or at least one was tagged in my last video that I did, my most recent video, and that is Miss Brenda Holiday. And I wanted to say a shout out to my new commenter on the channel, Trayvon Jones. And I also want to just send a quick shout out to Rachika Conyers, aka College Girl, because she usually gets the conversation going in the comments before anybody else. So thank you for that. So I am about to show you guys just two things from this Evelyn Lozada lawsuit that I want to key in on. This woman has named a total of 25 things in her complaint, or in her lawsuit rather, 25 separate complaints, but there are two things that I want you all to see. I want you to take note of her ethnicity that is listed in this lawsuit. And I also want you to take note of the brand deals that she says she lost because of this interaction with OG from Basketball Wives. So let's just go on and get to those receipts.
1.
Like I already said, there are only two parts in this lawsuit that I want to pick apart. This is going to be a really quick video. I want you to take a look at number 13. Lozada is of Hispanic descent, and her two children are of African and Hispanic descent. Lozada is a chairperson of the blah, 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 blah. The reason that I mention that is because we know that she has now recently been calling herself an Afro-Latina. Wouldn't she be of African and Hispanic descent as well, just like her children, if she were Afro-Latina? Isn't that where the Afro comes into that whole equation? So anyway, her lawsuit doesn't mention anything about her being Afro anything. And then let's go down to number 15. Now, this is just a list of the complaints that she has in this lawsuit, and there are a total of 25. But again, we're only focusing on these two. Number 15. Since such the defamatory and harassing statements, Lozada has lost several brand endorsement deals, along with suffering severe emotional distress due to such harassment to her and her family. Remember the word, clue in on the word several brand deals, because we're going to go to Exhibit E. And that's what it says last in parentheses. See Exhibit E.
2. 1.
So here we are at Exhibit E. And let me just scroll all the way down to where Exhibit F begins so that you can see everything is here. And we'll scroll back up to where Exhibit E starts. Okay, so that's Exhibit F. Let's go on down to Exhibit E. And it's an email chain, so I'm starting at the end. This is just contact information here. And here's the first email. On September the 17th of this year, the brand blank, I guess, is looking for new influencers and would love to collaborate with Evelyn. If you're not familiar with the blank, it is a smart mobile situation for mamas to connect and learn from like-minded women. It shows you women in your neighborhood with similar aged children and create matches based on shared interests, which allows you to chat, arrange meetups, and share experiences based on meaningful topics. I have a firm offer below. Would love to know your thoughts. So that's one of those brand deals, right? The next thing that we see, Evelyn has accepted the offer based on what they are asking her to post. We have a couple other commitments, which they were saying that exclusivity was not a problem. Great, so we're good to proceed with the contract, all on the same day. And then Here we come the next day. Hi. After speaking with the brand, they don't feel comfortable moving forward due to the recent press around Evelyn. We hate to have to pause on this, but the brand just doesn't feel it's a good fit at this time. So sorry for this. Now that's the very next day. And again, we're back to Exhibit E. You guys, did we not just read with our own eyes that she was missing out on several brand deals? Is that not what we just read? Okay, so let me go back to this email because I want to show you something from the original email. It says that that this is a smart mobile solution for mamas to connect and learn from like-minded women. Literally, if you Google that, what comes up is the Peanut app. And so here is the Peanut app. And I'm just going to scroll down and they have a video. I won't play that. But apparently these are the people who did not want to be associated with Evelyn Lozada after all of this situation with OG and what's going on Basketball Wives, which I've never watched. But anyway, so much has been going on about it in the colorism conversation. I had to jump in and just speak my little piece. So this, like I said, you can Google that phrase for yourself, and this is what you will find. So it's basically like Tinder for mothers. And it's amazing to me that they ever chose Trash Box Evelyn in the first place to represent their brand. But I'm glad that, because of the press surrounding her, that they have had the presence of mind to back out of that deal. I just wanted to show you that that was the only brand deal that's on the table, apparently, at least out of everything that she mentioned in her lawsuit. That is the only brand deal that's in there. So there you have it again, you guys. Your favorite Afro-Latina being conveniently African when it suits her. I guess that for the purposes of this lawsuit, it is best that she is just Hispanic, honey. And so, that was her thing after she insulted a black woman, an African woman. Then, she goes on radio to try to, or some weird podcast, to try to do damage control and, let everyone know that she is Afro-Latina and she grew up in New York, whatever. So anyway, where are the other brand deals? How did she get her attorney to write an S on the word deal? Because she seems to only have had one on the table. How much do y'all think they offered Evelyn? You think that they offered her like a solid amount, and that's what it seems like, or like something per post? What do you think? And I don't watch Basketball Wives, but I have heard things about Basketball Wives on the blogs, for years. And it seems like every time I hear anything about Basketball Wives, it is something negative. And so I'm glad to see that there's finally like this huge backlash that really can't be ignored or denied. And there's this conversation about colorism going on surrounding it. So I can't say that I've seen everything. And I do see a lot of people saying that, they're glad that Tammy's gone and, glad that she left when she did. But I have also seen a clip of Tammy acting in a very colorist way as well on the show, calling some girl, repeatedly telling some dark-skinned woman, with your black ass, with your black ass. She just couldn't stop saying that, and it did come across as she's saying it in a colorist way, not as we're all, black women. And Shawnee does seem to be going along with foolishness, and it's hurtful that it looks like the dark-skinned girls aren't taking up for the other dark-skinned girl, or at least checking the, non-black woman or light-skinned woman, whatever you want to believe she is, whatever you want to believe Evelyn is. They're just kind of, wanting to bow down to her. And so Evelyn's going to like that. But anyway, that's all that I have on this one. I want to know what you think. Please tell me all your comments. Let's get a discussion going. And like I said, I don't watch Basketball Wives, and I do blame black women for the popularity of Evelyn Lozada, because I still see young black girls and, women, black women, identifiably, noticeably black women retweeting her and, calling OG trash and taking up for Evelyn Lozada, and they love her and she's hair goals and she's body goals and she's all this, So just like I blame black men for the rise of Tekashi 69, I blame black women for the fame of Evelyn Lozada. But I'm also glad to see that black women are doing what they need to do to get this mess shut down. And I mean, I see you all out there, tweeting, getting a hold of the sponsors, getting a hold of the network and telling them that this is not what you want. I would love to see Basketball Wives shut down, but that's because I don't watch the show. Now, I do watch Real Housewives of Potomac, and I could see this going in that direction because I see some colors things, and if they don't get a hold of their act quickly, I could definitely see it going that way. And I will make a video about that because I did actually watch Real Housewives of Potomac. Like I said, things with Basketball Wives, I've only been able to see from the sidelines. But anyway, that's all that I have to say. Let me know your opinion about everything. And if you'd like to see a Real Housewives of Potomac video from me regarding the same kind of subject, because I've seen some nastiness from, the light-skinned women versus the darker brown chocolatey girls on there. So that's it, you guys. If you like this video, please hit me with a thumbs up, and please get the comments going. Let's get a discussion going down there in the comment section. And if you like it, share it on all of your social media, especially your Facebook, and subscribe so that we can come back and talk about this kind of stuff and more. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.